Welcome back, everybody. We got the co-founder here from Milwaukee Hittaz. As y'all see from the videos, they're practicing here. So I got exclusive behind-the-scene content for them. So I'm gonna give the stand to him, let him introduce himself and talk about what brought him in to loving music.
Okay. Well, my name is Romello Lewis. What brought me into loving music, man, I would say church first off and foremost, right? Praise and honor to God first, right?
Amen. Amen
and
to that.
I that's where I got my first taste of music at.
Okay.
Choir and the whole that back ensemble. Behind the pews, and,
Right.
well, in front of the pews, right?
Right.
I was playing drum set, and I was also in the choir, so that was my first experience with drumming and like music. But as far as percussion and like marching drums and stuff, that came later, more so sixth grade up into like middle at the end of middle school, and
Okay.
then after that I went on to Riverside here, where we at right now. Um, and then yeah, pretty much that was where I kind of like fell in love with it, man. Like I kind of like never not had a pair of sticks in my hand.
Right. So it was just, I get it, man. That's like I was telling Jeremy in the interview as well. Playing ball all the time, something that you love to do. Even at times you just want to give up, you doubt yourself. You just like, no, I love it too much. I don't. I just want to continue doing
Yeah.
it. So, how long have you been with the Milwaukee Hitters? How
Since the beginning, man. We started in 2017. Yeah, man, from the beginning, man. Probably a little bit before that, actually. We actually started in Jeremy's basement,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I remember him telling me. Yeah.
yeah. So we started off with like 3 or 4 of us, and now we're up to what, 23 people.
Okay.
So
So how's the I know you guys just traveled.
mm-hmm.
You guys came in second place. Talk to me a little bit about that. How was that experience? Taking this, amazing group. First time seeing them in person. I know you guys, if everybody have seen the interview I did with Jeremy, I put up a couple of videos of them. But seeing them in person, I would definitely say come check them out at any event. The Bucks games already ended, but next season, I know you guys are doing the Milwaukee.
The Admirals.
Yeah, the hockey team. Yeah.
Right now they're in the playoffs, so we're doing their playoff run right now. This is
Okay.
like their first game in the playoffs. So.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the group and then the environment, and how's it going so far?
Well, to answer your first question about Florida and like just all of these opportunities we've been getting lately, it's been an awesome experience, man. Like it's been so much like upward growth since the very beginning, and it's like we haven't really stopped, slowed down or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
So it's just been on from there, man. Like since the beginning, really.
Okay. So what I asked Jeremy this question, but you as a co-founder, what is your biggest expectations from this band that you have? Is it to get all the young kids to college playing band, or is it to be at a level past playing for teams? Is it something you guys want to compete for in bigger you guys competed in Florida for. Is it just like regular competition, or what was it for?
It was like a community-wide
Okay.
competition.
Okay. So is it have more events, or have more teams to reach out, or is it just getting yourself out there, getting the kids to college, getting them free educations? Is it?
It's a little bit of all of that, man. First and foremost, we want people to have fun when they're with us. We want to feel like it's a family environment with
Yeah.
us. And, also teaching them the art of drumming and at a higher level than what they're probably used to,
Right.
but where they could also reach as well. Because
Okay.
it's not impossible. Anybody can play drums.
Yeah.
Right? It's just about learning those little fundamental technique type of things.
Okay.
But past that, man, I want anybody and everybody that's a part of this organization to, excel in whatever they're doing.
Okay.
Whether it's school, whether it's music, I want you to do it
Is
at
it like
your highest
family?
level.
Is it? It does
We
it,
support you in that type of family
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of way. So
Okay. So, last question to close out here. What is something you would want to give to, or an advice that you would want to give to anybody out there looking for a band or a way to reach out to you personally? And tell them a little bit about how it is here, as in joining, the band.
it's a great experience to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And coming together with other people, different backgrounds, but sometimes to have that like-mindedness,
Yes.
that's cohesive enough to make something great happen.
Okay.
And that's what we do here, man. We try to make things great. We try to make people great. We
Right.
try to make everything we do great.
Okay.
And so, yeah, man, just if you coming to trying to be a part of the Milwaukee Hitters, I would definitely suggest you guys come with an open mind and a willing spirit and a humble attitude. You know,
Okay. Appreciate it,
I
man.
appreciate you,
I'll let
man.
you get back to practice.
Thank you, man.
We got another one here, part of the Milwaukee Hitters. I was informed he's actually the youngest out of the group. So I just want you to fill us in on, how is it being a part of it at a young age, and introduce yourself to the people so they know who you are.
Okay, I'm Dorian, but everybody call me DJ. I'm the youngest. I'm 14 now.
Wow.
So to me, it's really like I'm really not supposed to be in this drum line,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? Because my uncle helped start it, I think.
Okay.
So it's like I was basically, you know what I'm saying? I
Put into it pretty
put
much.
into it basically, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you say you really not supposed to be on a band?
Because I'm my age.
Oh, really?
You're
Okay.
supposed to be, I think, 15 or up.
Okay. So how long have you been into music? Like how long
Since
have
I
you
was born.
really?
My dad and my mom's side of the family played drums.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is it like, man? Like being a part of this amazing band, and what is your long term goal with this experience that you're experiencing now at 14?
My long-term goal is to make it to the Milwaukee Bucks
Really?
and
Okay.
start my own drum line.
Start your own thing. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're about to go into high school, or you're a freshman now?
I'm finna go into high
So
school.
you're about to go into high. So are you gonna try to join a high school band
My high school
anywhere?
don't. My high school don't have a band.
Oh, they don't.
The high school I'm going to don't have a band.
Okay. So besides high schools, are you still gonna be trying to
Yeah,
be a part of this band during school?
for sure.
Okay, so after what is your like long term goal into college? Or you want to go to college for?
No,
You don't want to go to college for band? Like not even for music? No. So you're just gonna continue playing, being a part of this Milwaukee Hitters band?
I feel like I'm already. I feel like now, if I take this serious, how I've been taking it serious, I have the chops or enough to play for whoever I want to play for.
Okay, so I
Without
understand.
going
So
to
your goal is to be on a drum line at a team, a
Yeah.
big team. Okay, I see what you're saying. So talk to us a little bit about your experience here.
Okay, I started drumline when I was 8.
Okay.
I started with Nephi Neff drumline, and then I would see them play. So I'm like, damn, I want
Where did you see them? Where was the first time you seen them play
to
at?
Summerfest. I saw them at Summerfest. I was in the parade playing with Nephi. I'm like, dang, it's another drumline down here. You know what I'm saying? I want to play with them too.
Okay.
So I just kept seeing them play, and then I just wanted to do it more and more. And my age, I
Yeah.
was real young at the time, so I'm like, dang, I can't.
How long ago was that?
It was like 3 years ago.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So you were 11,
Yeah, I was 11.
11, 12. Okay.
And I feel like I didn't have the chops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Enough to play with them. So
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna just give it some time and talk to Jeremy and see if he can get me up in here at a young age, because you know what I'm saying, I'm able to play now. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, for sure, just come through. He was like, audition, and you know what I'm saying. He basically treated me like a nephew. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So you feel like everybody here besides, obviously Jeremy, man, that's my cousin. So I don't know if you know, but that's my cousin. Um, it feels like family. Everybody get along here. There ain't
Yeah.
nothing. So when you met Jeremy and you saw them for the first time, are you from Milwaukee? First of
Hmm.
all, okay. Um, was it something that called you right away? Like, was it like I want to play for them, or was it just like you want to get more experienced? Just playing with Milwaukee Hitters, or So what pushed you to wanting to be a part of Milwaukee Hitters?
For real, before I actually saw them playing, I used to be, because my uncle was Deontay.
Okay,
I used to be at his house, and him and Jeremy used to be in the basement practicing.
okay,
So I used to be like, dang, when I grow up, I want to be, what I'm saying, with them.
yeah,
But
yeah,
once I saw the drummer, I'm like, oh, like this what they really do.
okay,
Then that's what pushed me to keep going and strive harder. You know
okay,
what I'm saying? Strive for higher
okay.
goals and
So
stuff.
at your age at 14, I
Hmm.
don't even remember what the hell I was doing at 14. I was playing. I'm a baseball player, so probably doing that. Um, tell the audience here a little bit about what is it about pushing towards something that you love at a very young age. So staying motivated towards
Hmm.
something that like how I was telling the co-founder about. You doubt yourself sometimes. You want to quit, but you want to keep pushing because that's something that you love to do.
Hmm.
Especially being the youngest, staying up with the big boys up here. Tell them a little bit about my young audience. A little bit about staying active and staying motivated at a very young age. To pursue something you still love.
Yeah, so what I do is to keep me motivated, I uh I go off the negative. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? People who say, "Oh, you suck, you do this, you do that." That's what make me motivated. You
that's
know what
what
I'm
keeps you
saying?
going. Yeah,
Yeah, and I know like if I don't stay motivated, what path I can go down. You know what
right.
I'm
I
saying?
understand, especially especially in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. I had noticed now if your parents tell you not to do something, that's the most time you want to do it.
right,
So I'm trying to stay away from not
right.
doing that stuff.
Yeah, I
And
feel you.
this is what helps me. You know what I'm saying? Every time these doors open, I'm here. And
Wow,
if I can't make it, then I'm gonna let them know, but I'm gonna be there the next time.
wow. Uh, I'm gonna tell you that's something for a lot of y'all youngers out there, man. I grew up in the city as well. I'm from born and raised. I'm still here. He just said something that's very important. Being young and you don't want to get caught up in the shit that be going on here in the city. I'm not trying to bash the city. We ain't trying to bash the city. We just saying if you love something, sports, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever it may be, you know, push for that. That may be something that'll get you out of the city. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's saying he want to go play for a team. Once he's out of high school, so you got to be confident, push harder, and sometimes listen to your parents, man. You don't want to be all in that whole mix of bad energy and all that negative shit. So be positive. This is coming from a 14-year-old, so I'm gonna let him get back to practice. I don't want to keep him up, but I appreciate it, bro.
For sure.
Keep that same mindset, bro, for real. All right,
For sure.
appreciate it, man. Are we back? You already know I'm giving y'all exclusive content behind the scenes, so I'm gonna let him take the floor, introduce himself, and talk about what influenced him to become into a musician.
Yeah, so my name is Quinn Mantell. I've been playing music all my life. My dad's a percussionist, so I've been just around that really since I was like little, and I've been. I mean, he's used my baby toys as stuff as
Yeah,
percussion. Like I had my little shakers, my little rattles and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I remember first and second grade though, I took piano because like at my school we weren't allowed to take percussion until he was in fourth grade.
Okay.
So then third grade I took violin, but I hated that. But then fourth grade I finally got into percussion, and that was just I found my thing, and I just kept with it. And at first I wasn't really into drumline. I didn't really like it at all.
Really?
My mom was the one trying to push me into it, but I started she started showing me videos of it, and I started getting into it. So then I started doing it. There's a summer drumline
Okay.
in Bayview High School that I
Okay.
started doing.
So,
With,
so how old are you?
I'm 19.
19. So you out of high school now?
Yeah, I
right?
graduated last year.
Okay. So, how long you been with Milwaukee Hittaz?
Since last mid season last year, so
So-
about summer last year.
Summer last year. Okay. So how's the experience being with the band since you said you never liked it before?
Really good. I mean, I still go back to my high school to help coach their drumline,
Okay.
and even the teacher and the percussionist that comes in to help them, they were like, ever since I started with the hitters, they was like, we can really tell like a maturity in your playing. Like
Yeah.
you sound a lot better. Or, like even just that little bit of time that you spent with them, like
Yeah.
it's just it got that maturity.
Has Jeremy been a big influence for you? For
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been knowing him a little bit before too. Because we had the Biennial Music Festival. I was
Yeah.
doing the All City Drumline,
Okay.
and my freshman year, which was the year that COVID happened. So we was doing it, and he was like the leader, like the captain of it there, or teaching us. And but then that got cut short.
Yeah.
But then he was telling me like we got the hitters, and I would see them all around. I seen them at Summerfest, see them at Chill on the Hill.
So when was the first time you seen him at Summerfest?
I think so. I think that's the first
Okay.
time, or maybe somewhere with some NPS program. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't even remember.
What was it when you seen him? I asked the youngest guy here. Was it something that you thought right away you wanted to play for them, or was it just something you thought would be a good experience?
It wasn't necessarily I wanted to play for him right away because I didn't know how. Because I remember seeing him, and it was like I was probably like a junior when I first seen him, and I wasn't really thinking about that stuff because at the time, I was thinking I wanted to go to college, but then I didn't want to go to college, and I was just had a lot of stuff going on with my life. But then, as time progressed, and I started like taking drumline more seriously and taking my drumming more seriously,
Right.
I was like, this is something I really want to consider.
So what's your goal right now as a musician? Like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, I want to get up to some of their levels, like Isaiah and Jeremy and Ralph. They got some chops, and I'm just trying to catch up. And Jeremy went to Bethune-Cookman down in Florida,
Yeah.
and it's a HBCU, and they take the marching and the drumline stuff really serious down there. And
Are you thinking about attending?
Yeah, I was gonna do that
Really?
this year.
Okay.
I was gonna go like this year, and I was like halfway through my application and practice for the tryouts for the
Yeah.
auditions. But I just had a lot of stuff going on, so I couldn't worry about that this year.
Okay.
But next year, I'm definitely gonna try to do that.
Okay, that's
Try to
good, man. So
Get that in there.
so your goal is to go down to Florida, right?
Yeah.
Play for a band. So now that you'll spend 4 or 5 years there, what is your goal after that? Like, what is your big goal? Where do you want to be as a musician?
I want to be a music producer
Wow.
and
Okay.
like engineer and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when I do go to Cookman, if I do go to Cookman,
You will get. You
yeah,
will.
yeah. I'm gonna major in music performance
Okay.
because they teach a lot of like theory classes, make you learn a lot of instruments, and then I'm gonna minor in music technology. And I was gonna major in technology, but Jeremy told me he said just minor with it because then if you're taking performance, then you're already taking most of the classes you need for the music technology.
Right.
But then when you take that minor, then you're just taking the technology classes. So schedule's not packed up. And then plus my senior year, I did a program where I went to college classes and I got out most of my gen eds like knocked out
Okay,
already.
so that's
when I
good.
do
So
go to-
you'll be ahead.
yeah. So when I do go to college, I can just focus on my degree at least for the first 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
that, like-
So, are you from Milwaukee?
yeah, I was born in Michigan, but I was raised here. I came here when I was 3 years old.
Okay. So how's the experience been living in Milwaukee?
I like it, man. It's a tight knit community,
Yeah.
and like I always say like if you don't know somebody, you know somebody who
Right.
knows somebody.
Right.
Like it's the whole small walkie thing. Like everybody know each other.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I feel like it caused a lot of issues. That's all the thing. But then it's a lot of love too. Everybody support each other, and I
Right.
noticed especially in the artistic world here,
Right.
whether that be music, whether that be visual arts, dance, whatever it is, it's a lot of support. I'll see like indie artists posting like rappers' upcoming performance, like come on, go see them, and
Yeah.
vice versa. Like it's rap, and I'm like you would never expect to see like some of these rappers posting about these indie artists,
Right.
like to come and support. But it's just like we all musicians, we all trying to make it, we all just got our own thing going on. So
Right.
it's just love.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So I'll let you get back. I appreciate you giving me like 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, man.
But I'll let you get back to it. I'll let y'all do y'all little thing out there. I don't know if y'all can hear it from here, but they out there doing their thing. I not like I said before. This is my first time seeing them. Even if it's not a performance, I'm seeing it behind the scenes. So I definitely will go say check them out. They're at the Milwaukee Minerals now for the playoffs. Tournaments and all that shit. So stay tuned for that, man. And yeah, I appreciate it, man. For real.
Hey, man. Good looking.
Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm back with another one from Milwaukee Hitters on the line with them as well. We have the oldest guy on the band.
That's right.
So I'm gonna let him introduce himself, talk a little bit about himself as well, and talk about his experience with Milwaukee Hitters.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, man. So my name is Russ Trowicki. I've been with the Milwaukee Hitters drumline now for my second season here coming in. It's been a really good time for me, good experience. I recently retired. I'm like second year into my retirement, so
Okay.
I was looking for something to kind of do as an outlet to keep myself busy,
Okay.
and I found the Hitters last year at Summerfest, well, actually 2 years ago, I should say, at Summerfest doing their thing, and they kind of reeled me in a little bit with a Facebook post to come on down for auditions,
Yeah.
because I had played a little bit. This was kind of our thing here, we give people a pair of sticks and ask them to join in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they got me,
Okay.
and so then I came down, auditioned, and the rest is pretty much history. Now I'm back for my second year.
So how long have you been on the sticks? How long have you been?
So for me, being an elderly statesman of the drum line, I'm a 66-year-old individual. I started in drum and bugle corps, actually, similar to marching band. Back in the day when I was a kid, most of the churches around town had a drum and bugle corps.
Okay.
And I started when I was 8 years old. So,
Wow.
Yeah. So on and off, I did that till I was like 16. And then I gave that up for a little bit. I went into the service. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years. And the second,
that?
yeah, it was great. It was a great duty for me. I'm a Vietnam era vet. I was in from 74 to 78.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Thank you for your
but
service.
thank you very much. But the second 2 years of my hitch in the Marine Corps was actually in the drum and bugle corps. So for 2 years out of my 4 year obligation, I played drums actually. So I continued my drumming, in the military. Full-time job. It was really great. So I did that, till I got out of the service, and then I kind of really didn't do anything for a little bit. And drum and bugle corps, usually you're 21 and under, while as us baby boomers got older,
Okay.
they started becoming senior drum and bugle corps, so
Okay.
us adults could get back into it. So I did that with the Racine Kilties drum and bugle corps for like 16 years almost.
Wow.
And as I aged a little bit, I started getting a little stiffer, a little older. I retired in 2008 and thought I was done until I found the Hitters, and here we are.
So how's been your experience with them for the past 2 years?
It's like another family, really. And we're a close-knit group. We all look out for each other and want to help each other. We're all here for the same thing.
Right.
We've got rhythm in our bones and our body, and this is our way to get it out. So it's a real good family that we have here.
So what does it take, man, to be out here with these young kids out here, and
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, really, what does it take? Dedication more than anything.
Okay.
We really don't ask anybody to have talent per se. I mean, if you've got a little bit of inclination to have some kind of rhythm, we'll teach you from there.
Okay.
So really, no experience is necessary. Although, if you do have experience,
The better,
the
yeah.
better it is, and you can take off and run with it. For the different positions we have in the drum line.
So when do you think you'll end up giving up the sticks?
Well,
No time soon, or
no. Hopefully, I just got a new knee this
Okay.
year, so as long as the body holds out, and I can keep playing, and I'm current with the line, and not holding these guys back, being the old guy, I'll still keep doing it.
so we I know now you guys are playing for Milwaukee Minerals for their playoff season right now. So how has it been? You guys just went to Florida. How was your experience out there? If you went, I'm not sure if you.
I didn't actually go on the trip.
Okay.
Again, I had just got the new knee a few months ago, and this performance actually had marching in it.
Okay.
And so I wasn't up for that quite yet. But the group did well down there. It was really our first competition
Okay.
that we've entered. With other drum lines similar to us. So it was a great road trip that they had, and learning experience, and we're looking forward to doing it again.
So as the older, what do you see? What is your view as as the kids here, especially the younger one at 14? Where do you see them in the next couple years, going into college or?
Well, it's very possible. I mean, we have these kids here that have musical talent. There's opportunity for scholarship to go to college if they keep growing their skills in their performance. So most of these kids are dedicated to learning and getting better, and I could see a lot of them. And actually, we had one last year that moved on to college as well. So it's a good stepping stone, to learn how to be responsible and take care of yourself and move on into life.
Okay. First, what would you want to tell the kids that are young and pursuing to be a musician? That want to get into it.
Well, I would say, it's a great opportunity for camaraderie, to be around some other like-minded people that like music like yourself. It's a great opportunity just to express yourself with your talent.
Okay.
And again, maybe an opportunity to do it even further professionally or semi-professionally with some type of band or other music endeavor.
Okay. All right.
all
Well,
good.
I won't take up none more of your time. I'll let
Yeah,
you
no,
get back
thanks
to
very
practice.
much. Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you, man.
yeah, you're welcome.
For
I
real. Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
your service as well. That's. I'm back with another one, a part of the band. I'm gonna let her, like I said, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, talk about a little bit their experience here at Milwaukee Hittaz. So I'm gonna pass it over to her.
Hi, my name is Zoe Jordan. I joined the Hittaz almost 2 years ago now. I believe it might have been a summer or two ago. I did drumline in high school. I did it for 3 years, but then I came back this past summer, and I really was able to bond and connect with a lot of people, and it really ended up being like something that I really like enjoyed. So.
So how did you meet Milwaukee Hittaz?
Well, it originated. A lot of people from Riverside are here. So when I went here, Jerm was my band instructor. So then the summer he hit me up and was like, "You should come back." So I came back for the summer.
So did you do anything after high school with music or?
No, not as far as music. No.
Okay, so
besides listening.
Yeah, trust me, we all do that. I hope y'all do that. So what is your future plans with music? Where do you want to end up at as a musician?
I want to kind of do music anonymously. Like that's my first time saying that out loud, but I kind of want to be like a wanderer with music. Like
Okay.
you can just walk in like a church or walk in like a bar or even just come home and just travel music. Like kind of like some High School Musical, like West Side Story type stuff.
Okay. So what inspired you to do music? What brought you to pick up some sticks?
I've always grown up. I grew up with a love for music. My mom always played like CDs and the radio around the house, and then like growing up, we had the TV blasting, YouTube. We grew up. Me and my siblings, we grew up on YouTube and stuff
Okay.
like that. So, music is basically our life. We grew up on that.
Okay, that's good. Um, so being around, well, how long, how many times do you guys practice every day, or
Well, people we like to get our hands on drums and sticks every day, but we practice once a week.
okay?
Yeah.
So being around it for 2 years, you said approximately, right? 2 years.
The drum line for 2 years. I've been around like the band for probably like the past eight. Take away like 2 years from when I graduated.
Okay. So how's that experience has been for you so far?
It's been a real good experience. It's been a really good healing. I feel like music is very like healing and it's very like inspirational. Like you can spread it like across the world. You can bring it anywhere and people will just stop and listen. I feel like anytime anybody stops, that's like healing time to.
Is it? Do you get? I wouldn't say criticized, but do you people seem to look at it weird that you're the only? Are you the only female on the band or no?
As of right now, but we have other female members, but some of them are in school. Some of them are like away and on trips and things like that. So
I'm not a real.
they're coming back for the summer, hopefully.
Okay. Is it weird? Well, do you think people think it's weird for you to see you on the band as a female? Or
I feel like sometimes they might think it's weird, or they might find it intimidating, or they might think that I'm probably like the weak link sometimes. But I honestly sometimes it brings more people out. Like I feel like the crowd gets more hype when they see a female, especially on bass. But I do feel like it does feel intimidating for me personally, just walking around feeling like I have to play harder, or wondering if I'm like looking masculine or like just like tough enough type thing.
right?
So.
Why bass? Out of everything.
Well, bass, I won't say because it's easy. It's my favorite instrument, and just because it's like, oh, I love the feeling of it. It's my favorite instrument to hear in general in any form of music. So it's kind of like anytime there's bass playing, I want to hit that note. I want to start it. So
Yeah.
and it's the easiest for me to teach too because I wanted to help teach them too.
So do you do teaching or do you want to start teaching?
I teach for the help teaching for the drum line, but as far as like bass teaching in general, no, I didn't think of doing that, but I would be open to that. Though.
Okay. Well, hey, maybe y'all might get you might get some people as an audience here as people that may want to learn females. Talking about females, what to close out here, what would be something you would want to tell them as females that may be younger than you that want to get into a drum line or just do music in general?
I would say that they should do it. They should go out and do it. Don't be intimidated. I feel like honestly, women are better on bass because I feel like our limbs are looser. And our wrists are looser. Where it's more flashy. We can do more things. Like it's just more cuter, and it brings a lot of more like attraction. Like it makes you feel like a lot more like just dominant. So
Okay.
I would say go for it. Don't be intimidated by it, and just play. Like even if you can't read music, I feel like bass is the main instrument where you can just add on to anything. Like you beating on lockers and stuff for NPS. Like remember.
Yeah, we all been through that. So I guess I'll let you get back to it. I won't take up none of your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
This was good.
Miguel, by the
Good
way,
job.
I never. Thank you. It's good. All right, we're gonna go around asking everybody. They gotta describe the band in one word, and let's see how consistent we can get that one word. I'm looking for. What do you describe the band in one word?
Drums.
Drums. All right. Let's see. What's your name again?
Dorian.
All right, there we go. What's your name, sir?
Ralph,
All right. What do you describe the band in one word?
I say freelance, if it makes sense. Okay. Freelance.
Y'all know what freelance is. Look that up. Y'all should know. What's your name, sir?
CK.
CK. Describe the band in one word.
Family.
That's the word I was looking for. All right, let's walk around. We got more people over here. I want y'all to say your name and describe the band in one word.
The band in one word, this is awesome.
Awesome.
It's
What's
awesome.
your name?
Luck it.
All right, Lucky.
My name's Quinn. I gotta say one word. I'm gonna say fun.
Fun. All right, that's it. What's up, man? What's your name?
My name is Justin. This band is incredible.
Incredible. All right. Let's go to the young man over here. Describe the band in one word.
Family.
There you Yo, that's 2 times we got that word. Describe the band in one word.
Modern.
Modern. What's your name again?
Zoe.
Zoe. All right. We got the co-founder over here. We're gonna ask him see if we could get that family word out of him. My bad, my bad. What's your name again?
My name's Mello.
All right. Describe the band in one word.
Different.
Different.
Because we hit different.
Okay, okay. So now I'm gonna grab the camera. I want y'all to see this. This is Jeremy, my cousin, man, he doing big things. Describe the band in one word.
It's definitely had to be family.
Okay.
Family.
All right, now since you're the founder and the co-founder, why do you say family?
Because that's what a lot of these people turned into. Some of these people, it's like the co-founder, me and the co-founder have known each other since 2010.
Okay.
So that's 14 years, in the making. And everybody here, we see each other as family. If somebody's going through something, whether it's a mental, financial crisis, like we come together as a group and we figure it out, whatever we got to do. Even if that's just, giving people a hug, saying what up, just to kind of keep them going, as well as just how close we are. We don't all just drum. Sometimes we hang out, we cook out, we go kick it at the park. We'll go out, go out to eat, go have a drink, whatever the case may be.
I want to be invited, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I feel you.
it's more than just drumming. Like the hard work that we put in, when you go see us in action, like it definitely pays off, and it's just something that where we come together, and like the co-founder said, we hit different. That's been our motto for the longest, because it's true. We hit different. We come with a different type of intensity, and just bringing that light to Milwaukee, man. That's been the goal from the beginning.
All right. Y'all seen that, man. I think I missed somebody over here, so I'm going to go ask him what he think about the band. Let's see if we can get that word out of him real quick. What's your name, sir?
My name's Orlando.
All right, well, describe the band in one word.
Hardworking.
Hardworking, all right. So we got the word maybe 3 times, but this is exclusive, man. You know what I'm saying? I got them behind the scenes. Jeremy gave me the opportunity to do it, and I appreciate everybody, everybody that I interviewed. I'll be back again, but hit that like button, hit that share button. Comment down below if y'all want me to go to an event and pop out with them, and I'll get that on video as well for you guys. But hit that subscribe button, man. Too funny, too serious.